can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could take. Gon' feed 'em if you're coming for me. Hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I thought I pressed the live button, but I guess I didn't. So, how is everyone? What's today? Tuesday or Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Let's see here. Yep, I'm always late. That's Teaya. Teaya time. And what's crazy is everybody knows that about me. I tried. Actually, I really was on time. I just forgot to press the live button. So I apologize for that. But yeah, with kids, it can be a little hard sometimes. So, however, my kids start school next week. I'm still going to do live streams late, but sometimes, a majority of the time, they're going to be early, earlier than they are now. So, I guess it'll be more for people that stay up and they always tell me, "Oh, I missed your lives because you're always, going live late." Well, then I'll be able to, do like a back and forth thing for people who stay up late, and then for people who are who go to bed early. It's all good here. We never trip what time you come on. We just look forward to seeing. Oh, thank you, Sparkle. Love you. It's good to see you guys all here. Hey, Nikki38. Hey, Jenny Lee, Missy, Kyra, Little Kim65. Oh, I like that. Number one fan, Brianna, Darkly Dawn, Shelly Belly, Vivi, 1983, Kabook, 101, I 101, Princess Chicken, always good to see you, Seeking Justice, Nash Cash, Pink Phoenix, Mama Bear, Mrs. Bermudez, always good to see you. Hey, Manny, behind the mic, Pinky Winky, Mother Earth, Dragon Mama, the best mama bear, Brenda D, Jamie Vaughn, hey girl, cake with fowl in it. Hey Heather's Haven, hey Sandy, hey Emily, hey Kimberly. How are you guys doing? Hey Junebug69. Sorry if I missed someone. So this live stream is going to be obviously, well, I always say it's going to be short, but there's really not that much information out there except for speculation. Really. Hey Carol B. Hey Minnesota Mama. Hey Dragon Mama. Dependable Scammy. Wicked Tricks. There has been a lot of accusations. If you're new here, sorry you guys. If you're new here, my name is Teaya Symone, and we do commentary and some makeup on this channel. So we have a lot of fun over here. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't. And like I said, with this whole situation, for those of you who don't know, which a lot of you guys do, hey Junebug, hey Autistic Show, I have been covering Katie Joy and her coverage on the Justice for Vaughn case. I've been covering it since day one, and I will continue to cover Katie Joy because I feel like I never knew how dangerous this woman is, and that's just my opinion. Some people may agree with me, and some people may not, and that's okay too. Welcome to the Glam Fam, Brandy. Brandy CMUA. Are you a makeup artist too? Welcome. Thank you for becoming a member. Hey, Jim Bailey. Hey, Ducky Loves Batman. Ginger Lee, welcome. So some people may agree with me, some people might not, and that's okay. But as I have been watching, well, the reason why I say that she's dangerous is because the internet is brutal, okay? And I think Katie is one of those people who contribute to making the internet a very brutal place. And she bullies people and she hurts people, okay? And she doesn't just hurt people just by the internet, and that's just enough. She actually goes real life and uses people's past against them and digs up personal things, and you just don't know the mental state that someone's in when you're doing those types of things. So to me, I just don't think that she is she's just dangerous for the internet for that very reason, because you just don't know the person that you could be bullying. These are real people's lives that you're messing with here. And I don't think Katie sees people on the internet as real people. The only time she ever sees any of these things as real is when it's happening to her. So I just think she is I agree with all of you guys. I think she's a very evil person. So, and I think it's amazing that you guys like my coverage on her. I try to keep it classy because that's what we do. We keep it classy over here. But I try to be very direct with my approach when it comes to Katie Joy. I try to be very direct and do it with integrity. So that's why I think a lot of people who have told me that they like my coverage on her, and she's not anyone that I feel is going to stop anytime soon. Let's put it that way. So until she stops, I'll be the one calling her out, along with a lot of other creators, which I'm sure could agree with me when it comes to her being a dangerous woman. So since I have been covering her, I've always covered her. Even that's why I didn't start my channel because of her, but I added commentary to my channel because of her. But a lot of people know that. But since I've been covering her with this Dre McCray case, I've literally watched her just throw shit at a wall, and whatever sticks is what works. That's what she's been doing. And there is, with Katie and her malicious attacks against Miss Letitia and her family, even against Molly and Justice for All, with her brutal attacks and the things that she has done thus far, and this happened when obviously Ms. Letitia parted ways with her, I noticed that she kind of recruited people, to help her. And that's exactly what she's done. She got a channel, which is Unirock, and that's a channel. She don't even get along with Unirock. She sent him all of the information that she had on this whole thing, and creating the fact that perpetuating the narrative that Miss Letitia is a fraud. And now Unirock is helping her, which is ironic to me because Unirock knows how Katie is more than a lot of people, I would think. But I don't think he's any different, to be honest with you. And then there's another channel, which is called the Nonsense Channel. And I don't know too much about this channel. I don't watch this channel because if I watch the channel, I would just get mad because they're basically all they're doing is helping Katie perpetuate her narrative, which is Miss Letitia is a fraud. But it just happened it was just very ironically. It was very sporadic. It was weird. It was just weird how all of a sudden this channel just came in and started helping Katie continue her bullying and making false allegations. So I've been curious about this channel. A lot of people have been curious about this channel. I've gotten some screenshots that I feel I wanted you guys to see. That's why I said there's not that many. Uni follows the money. I bet he does, because I'm sure he's made a lot of money off of perpetuating these false narratives with Katie. Just my opinion. A lot of people don't think it's her. A lot of people do think it's her. I don't know what I think yet, but the reason that's why I say this live isn't going to be that long, because there's not really that much proof. There really isn't. But I'm going to show you guys what I have, and then you guys can come with to your own conclusion of what you think. The only person who helps KJ is KJ. That's a good analogy to have. I agree with that. You think it's Todd. A lot of people think that Katie is not the Nonsense Channel. Now, this channel does not show their face. They just show exactly, they show themselves as a visual. You can see the outline of them, which is exactly how it is on my thumbnail. You can see the outline of them, but you can't actually see them. So obviously this channel is anonymous. We don't know who this channel is, but like I said, I'm going to show you a couple of things here. So I'm going to pull something up real quick. You're going to hear silence. I believe if it's not her, there is a connection, and she was a part of another community for a lot longer than people think. Since that page originally have done CMC Heather Renee scam before this. Really? Hi, Wendy. She's capable of anything. I did notice a similarity that they both types out in individual paragraphs. Well, AJ has a call. It's called her little minions, her followers. I know. She definitely does. She's a very evil person. I believe it will all come back to her. Make sure that you guys are on live chat as well, so you'll know. Unirock was spreading crap about me. Someone said that someone said that I was calling MGL a scammer. MGL came at me on my live last night in the comments questioning me. You can't believe anything that he says. You cannot believe anything Unirock says at all. I'm sure that's something that she may have heard, and she needs to question you. She can ask you, but I can tell you what right now, you cannot trust Unirock and anything that he says, period. Only reason to be anonymous is because people would recognize her. Exactly. I think it's KJ or Todd. Right, KJ definitely writing nonsense captions and the scripts this person is reading. Golden Girl. Yes, anything they write reminds me of KJ. I love your name. That's my favorite show, The Golden Girls. Maybe it's KJ's chin. Yes, it had. Crystal, Michelle Collins scam, and Heather Renee, who faked cancer. I do believe this time they are absolutely wrong about Ms. Letitia. The other two that the channel did were scammers. Oh, okay. Okay, let me bring up something. You're going to hear silence for a second, and that's just going to be because I always put it on pause so you guys don't hear the clicking noise. If KJ tried to get on a panel on your channel, would you allow it? I saw that in AZ last live. She tried like crazy. Oh, really? Yes, I would. Absolutely, I would. But see, here's the thing. I don't play bullshit on my panel, for one. If you're gonna come on my panel, you're gonna respect my panel. You're gonna respect my guest, and yeah, absolutely, I would, because I don't have, you know, I will tell her straight up everything that I say to her. You know what I mean? But I don't think she would come up on my panel. I just don't. I think with KJ and AZ, they have a history together, don't they? I really don't have a history with KJ. I just call her out on her bullshit. Um, but with T-Spiracy, don't they have like a history of something happening between them? I don't know. I believe that the posts on that are written by KJ. I think the voice is someone associated with her. That's actually, that makes sense. Kara, that makes, or Kelly, that makes a lot of sense. I can start a channel, show my face and voice, and still be anonymous because the world doesn't know me. This person can't. Exactly. KJ would never come on your panel. She. I love you, Sparkle. Um, I had to. I had to accidentally. Well, not accidentally, but I had to take some people off of the mod. Like there's still the same mods on here, but if you were a mod, shout out when you come into the chat, because some people I had to take off because some people I modded and didn't even know I did. So let me know when you come into the chat if you were a mod. Okay. All right. I am going to slow the chat a little bit, and then I'm going to bring this up so you guys can see this. All right. Okay. Another thing that I want you guys to know too is that I find it very ironic. Yes, I slowed the chat too, you guys. I find it very ironic how KJ's still talking about 7M. Why does she continue to talk about someone that she's in a lawsuit with? It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. Let me share my screen here. Okay. So, yes, T-Spiracy is AZ. Yes. I just know that her and KJ, they do have a past together, right? So because they have more of a past together, I would think that I don't see, I just know it's been a couple years that they've had a past together. That's all. All right. So I'm going to read this to you guys really quick. And then there's a little bit of confusion in this as well. It says, how Molly's moderator does mental gymnastics to try to convince herself that I'm nonsense on the web. I absolutely speak about other channels all the time. Hello, I cover the Duggars YouTube videos. Just because I don't shout out your troll friends doesn't mean I don't shout people out. Anyway, I'm not nonsense. Goose needs a couple more eggs for her omelet. Now I think you do. Now this Goose here is not my moderator Goose at all. Hey, Missing in Life, good to see you. She's not, but this Goose is, I think, from another channel. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. But I wanted to show you guys something really quick. Whoops. Hold on, I gotta exit out of that. And I have to, hold on, you guys. I have to bring up something else here. Okay, sorry, you guys. Trying to make this bigger. But here's what I want to show you guys. Now, you guys tell me what you think of this, okay? So hold on. I'm going to share my screen here. And thank you to the person who sent these to me. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Oh, yeah, I can. Oh. Maybe I can't. Oh, yeah. This is a public page, so I really don't give a crap about the names and stuff like that. So it says, why does it do that? Okay, it says, in a few of your posts, you posted paperwork with the names and addresses before you redacted it. So you can say anything about that. It took a while for you to take them down also. I'm not agreeing with anyone putting that info out there, but you done it too. So don't act like you didn't. That's all I'm saying. So this is on Without a Crystal Ball's Facebook page, okay? And this is in reference to what she posted. Yeah, I know. I wish I had an update on him too. Hopefully, there will be an update on him soon, you guys. So this here says CMC protest truth nonsense and holler 2.0. But you guys, this is Katie's uh, page. So why does that say CMC protest truth nonsense 2.0? It's like, let me zoom this in. That's just, whoops. Can you guys see that? Let me know if you can see that. Can you guys see that? Here's the thing, what I'm saying here. Like I said, shout out to the person who sent this to me. I don't want to say your name. If you want to say your name in the chat, you're welcome to. But if not, I will not say your name. You will remain anonymous. But I love you. Thank you for sending this to me. And thank you to everyone who sends me emails. If I don't check them yet, don't worry. I will get to them and I will always respond to you. Okay. So how is it that this is Without a Crystal Ball's page, but they're responding to this person and it says CMC protests truths, nonsense in the holler 2.0. And it says, did you even read what I wrote? Are you effing serious coming to call me out for not thinking before I posted yet? Here you are, obviously missed reading the entire post. Now, could she have logged in to the wrong page? Hopefully you guys are getting what I'm putting out there. She forgot to change accounts. Right. Is that what you guys are getting? Okay, I'm going to show you something else. You getting it? Good. I love you guys. You guys, we're here. We're here with each other. We're here. All right, hold on. Let me pull up something else real quick. You're going to hear silence. Anytime you hear silence, that means that I am pulling something up. If it takes longer than like 60 seconds, it's probably because I'm struggling with something. But I'm still here. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, you guys. I thought I was off period. Okay, so I'm going to read something to you. You guys see this here? So now look clearly here. This is Without a Crystal Ball's page. Okay. You see that? So now people are saying here, CMC protests truth nonsense in the holler 2.0. Are you also without a crystal ball? Because this lady was obviously commenting to Without a Crystal Ball, not you, since this is Without a Crystal Ball's page and post. CMC protests truth nonsense in the holler 2.0. I was posting this towards KJ, not you. CMC protests truth nonsense in the holler 2.0. Wait, whose page is this? Seems you forgot which page you were logged into. And then it says, are you lost? So right here, these people, so this comment's deleted now, okay? But people are still like, what the hell is going on here? Why in the hell did you... Oh my God. KJ is busted. Hey, do I sound clear to you? Because I can go back and come back in it. Do I sound robot-y? Let me know if I sound robot-y. KJ and Todd are likely admins and or page owners. I'm on 5 pages. KJ probably forgot what page she was on. I agree. Tia, did you get my email a few days ago about the screenshot? KJ thinking it was Goose. No, I didn't get that. Hold on, let me check that. Okay, it's very clear. Okay, just making sure because I don't like it when it sounds robot-y because that's not good for you guys. Okay, so yeah. Let me go back. Hold on. I will go back and look at this one more time so everybody can see this very, very clearly here. So there is no confusion. Right here is where she commented. And that is something that KJ would say. Did you even read what I wrote? Are you effing serious coming to me, calling me out for not thinking before I posted? Yet here you are, obviously misreading the entire post. So you see these laughing faces right here? Oh, you stupid. All right. So here's the thing. That channel is her. Or maybe they are admins or something. Because how is it that she is commenting under that and then she deletes the post, okay, and then doesn't respond when people are like, wait a second, I know what I just seen here. She's responding to, yes, the girl is responding to Without a Crystal Ball. But you can clearly see that under Without a Crystal Ball, she was logged into the wrong account. Under her own page, she was logged into the other account. That's just my opinion. I just wanted to show you guys that because I feel it's important. It's important to show you guys these types of things. And I do think that that page is her. It's too convenient. It's too coincidental how that page just how that channel just pops up out of nowhere. Okay. Thank you to the person who sent that to me. You're an amazing person and I appreciate you. Yes, you can send it to me on Twitter or message Teaya on Facebook. Yes, she totally forgot. She forgot to switch accounts, KJ. He always tells on herself somehow and in some way. Oh, snap, I just clicked in my brain. You think she would be smarter. Now go listen to the nonsense videos, a lot of racial undertones. Really? I have to be careful when I'm going on somebody else's page, you guys. I will pull it up, but I have to be careful because people like to strike. It's not her, and the channel didn't just pop up. What are you talking about? Smiles? I just showed you. I just showed you. So you can be in denial if you want to, Smiles. Are you saying, I don't know what you're saying, Smiles. Sorry if I'm misunderstanding you. I used to forget all kinds of things back when I drank. Thank God for recovery. Undertones my ass. So there was no undertones in it. Hold on. I agree, missing in life. That's just it is. It's too much of a coincidence for that to just to happen like that. Did you see Nene's videos with the pitchfork and KJ and nonsense? I didn't. She does like to strike. KJ socks are here. We'll bring it on. Keep it up. Oh, thank you, Kyra, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, beautiful. The CMC page has been around a while. CMC? Yeah, Smiles, you don't know what you're talking about. I was trying to look at it from the perspective of maybe you were saying something and I was misunderstanding you. But if you're trying to say that KJ was not logged in to the whatever, we know what we see. Nobody's stupid here. And you're not going to play me or you're not going to play my people either. You're not going to play my supporters. They're smarter than that. You're busted. Period. Get over yourself. That's all I have to say about that. That nonsense. Okay, so hold on 1 second. I'm going. Never mind. I can do it on my iPad. I will bring that channel up. There are 2 pages that love nonsense in them. And here's the thing too. I find it very funny how anybody can sit there and see right in front of your face what I just showed you and then sit there and still continue to deny it. Like, are you serious?
Get up here and say,
who's that? Okay. What's the name of that channel? I'll bring it up. What happened? Did something happen? Exactly. Why is it deleted then if that's her? Or there's no way around it. I don't know about KJ. All I know is nonsense isn't Katie or connected to her. I know for a fact. So that fine. Are these screenshots fake then? Or are these screenshots fake? This is without a crystal balls page right here. Are they fake? Now, granted, I'm not good with figuring out what's fake and what's not when it comes to manipulating and all these kinds of things, okay? But all I can do is try to trust the people who send me these. I try to vet as much as I possibly can, and I went back and this is deleted. So, are you trying to tell me that this screenshot is fake? How are you going to tell me when right here it's a plain as day right there? Right there. So explain that away. Go ahead. I'll wait. Hold on. I need to type something in here. What the hell's the name of the channel? I can't find that channel for some reason. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sparkle.
There are various ways to play and beat battle.
If somebody has that link, you can send it. Even when I type that in, I cannot see it. I can't find it. How weird is that? Yeah, let's see Nene's video on it. CMC the protest truth nonsense in the. That's okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'll put that in. Okay, I found all I had to do is type in MGL and it just comes right up. So you're saying that there's undertones in here, right? I mean, you want to know why I wouldn't doubt, in my opinion, that this is KJ? I'm looking through this channel, and this channel is nothing but against MGL, LB. There's one against LB. Obviously, Ms. Letitia, that's what this page is. This whole entire YouTube. So you really expect me to believe that this is not Katie as much as she talks about Molly? Oh, okay. Thank you for sending this to me. My goodness. There's a lot of things connected to that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that where's Smiles at? Did Smiles explain this screenshot to me or no? Did I miss it? Let me go back up. Okay, I will pull up Nene Marie. I listen to nonsense because they put out info and decide for myself. They don't bash. I never said that they bash anyone or not, because to be honest with you, I don't watch the damn channel. And I'm not going to watch the channel because you're sitting there and you're putting things on your channel that's not true just to perpetuate Katie's narrative. And as much as Katie says, Molly, 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 if you think for 1 second that I think, okay, that I think that is not Katie, you're sadly mistaken. But I want somebody to explain this to me. And why is it on her page, but a person responding to someone else under this name, the same name on YouTube? Okay, I will look on that. Hold on, you guys. Sorry, I'm reading something. The best thing I can tell you guys is to make sure that you message me prior to my live streams, because this is a lot of info here that I have to go over before I just present it. After doing a quick check, I think it could be her. I think it is her, and nobody's going to tell me different. Explain this here, what is in front of your face. And if you cannot explain that, then I don't know what to tell you, because this right here is it's what can you say? You can't say anything because it's right there. Well, I said it. The few ideas I watched seem like a KJ echo chamber, and they bashed the hell out of Ms. Letitia using pure speculation. And that's all they've been doing. And you're trying to say that she handles things oh, okay. The same, yes. Oh, thank you, Georgia. You're beautiful too. Thank you, Kelly. You guys are sweet. Japping my head up. I'm just joking. You cannot create a post on KJ page. It is not a group page. Only KJ can post, and that says author, which means she has access to both accounts. Why would she be able to be both unless she is both? Thank you. Mic drop. Sandy nailed it. And that's it. So explain that. You know what's weird is I like how we're all doing like this little investigation together. I think that's cool. We're trying to be slick and incognito, but we see what's going on. Am I missing something? What's incognito? I know what it means, but we're not like her little minions. We see the recipes and can think for ourselves. Exactly. Exactly. We don't have to think when it's right in front of our face. Okay, good. So I can take this down. And anybody else who has anything to say about it, just let me know, because this is not a coincidence. And you got caught. Okay. You got caught. And now all you trolls want to come. Yeah, why didn't make second? I'm not sure. A setting on YouTube so your username is not shown. She's getting sloppy is the problem. Hot slipping. Oh, undercover. Oh, okay. Oh Lord. Who's really up to now? Who's getting the fame? Okay, so somebody wanted me to pull up Nene Marie. I absolutely adore her. She's amazing. Anytime I use like anything, hey, outside the box with Chloe, good to see you. I always put every channel in the description, so I will pull her up because there's a short that you guys said you want me to see. Your chat just wants to bash me because I have a different opinion. I don't like KJ. No. Nobody is bashing you. I don't like KJ or Molly. Sorry, I think for myself. And that's fine. You can think for yourself, but that's not what you did when you came in here. Smiles. What you did when you came in here, do I need to go back on my live stream and show you? What you did was you said, that's not KJ. And the screenshot is right in front of everybody's face. Okay? So here's the thing. If you're going to come in here correct. Don't insult my intelligence and don't insult my people's intelligence either. You can't sit here and say something that's right in front of your face. You can't deny something that's right in front of your face. That's all I'm saying. So if you're being bashed, which I don't think you're being bashed because nobody in my chat would ever bash you, but people in my chat are entitled to their own opinion as well. People are entitled to their own opinion just like you are. But you came in here and said that you said something. I can't remember what you said, but you basically was trying to insult my intelligence when the screenshot is right there. And why go on Molly's chat and listen to her lives? I don't generally follow people I don't like. That's just me. You said you knew for a fact is all. Who said that? You said. I never said KJ's epitome of telling me you're a racist without saying you're a racist, in my opinion. Yeah, because you said that wasn't her. And all I'm saying is prove me wrong. How are you going to justify what I just showed? That's what I'm saying. Okay. So if you come in here and you say, that's what are you talking about? That's not her when it's right here. I just showed it to you guys. Then of course, people are going to be like, okay, show proof that the screenshot is wrong. But how can you prove the screenshot is wrong? Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you, sweetheart. Smiles and they knew it wasn't KJ for a fact. Yes, that's what you said. You said, I know that's KJ, not for a fact. Prove it. Okay. So Nene Marie, hold on. I'm getting distracted here. Okay, so the only excuse me, video that I've seen by Nene Marie is this one, and I'll pull this up. This is under fair use commentary, but I'm sure Nene won't mind. I'm going to show a little bit of this just so you guys can see her point of view on this. Nene Marie is another amazing channel. I love watching her. She covers KJ as well and calls her out on her problematic behavior. So I'm going to share my screen here for you guys. And it looks like she has some good input on this as well. So
there's been a lot of speculation if this new channel nonsense might be Katie Joy. There are some things that really make me think it is, but then there's some things that really make me think it isn't. This channel uses a voice changer, but the cadence of how they talk is so Katie Joy. As somebody who has spent a lot of time listening to her and editing clips, that is what stood out right away with me, especially the pauses.
Please bear with me. I am trying to do a few videos so I can attempt to get truthful, factual information to multiple areas at one time.
I'm sorry if my swallowing and clicking is bothering you. I'm trying to do multiple things at the same time. I think whoever is upset about the swallowing and clicking needs to evaluate their current status in the lifetimes.
To me, it sounds like whoever did it, they lowered the pitch. If you don't have the original audio and you fiddle with the pitch, even if you get it to the same pitch level to what the person's actual voice is, because you're not playing around with that original audio, it's not going to sound exactly the same, but it will sound similar. I fiddled with a bunch of different pitches, and to me, the voice does not sound like Katie's. I was looking on Llama Girl's Twitter, who, by the way, shout out to Llama Girl for all of her hard work. She will post clips of Katie Joy's lives, so we don't have to give her that view. I bought her several coffees as a thank you because I've used several of her clips. She was speculating that Nonsense is actually Katie Joy's moderator, Scarlett. That would explain why when I fiddle with the voice, it doesn't sound like Katie, but it would also explain some of the things that make me think that Katie Joy is behind that channel. I think Scarlett might be doing the voiceovers, but
that makes sense as well. It definitely could be, or I don't know who that moderator is, but it could be someone else, but Katie doing the work, like having somebody else speak, but I'm not sure. CMC nonsense in the holler is now nonsense on the web 2.0. Go to photos and look through. She's been in the CMC community and HR community, Thunderdome, Crane community for a long time. Yes, Llama Girl is amazing. Okay, let me play this here.
I think Katie is the one who is responding to comments and typing up the Facebook comments. The main thing that made me think that Katie Joy was behind this channel is because she has shouted out this channel more than once. Katie Joy does not like to promote other channels at all.
This is very, very true. Katie Joy does not promote anyone's channel. Anyone who has watched Katie Joy, think of one time that she has ever brought up anyone's channel, ever. Can anybody think? No, she doesn't. I'm sitting here trying to think. I cannot think of any time that she has ever brought anyone's channel up. The only channel that I have ever seen her start promoting is this channel and Unirock. That's it. And that's only because they're perpetuating her narrative. It's very coincidental how when Katie started talking about this, I think she knew I can't do this on my own because people weren't ever listening to her. People still are not listening to her, even with her recruiting other people. But in the same sense, she needed help to get her narrative out there. So therefore, make that make sense. Make it make sense. So maybe it is. I definitely respect Nene's perspective that she doesn't credit anyone either. No, she does not. Absolutely not. I respect her saying that she thinks that it is Scarlett. I don't know who that is though. She showed her chat. We don't promote other channels on her channel too. Oh yeah, I believe that. She does not promote. And see, that's the thing about being a creator. Like being a creator, you should shout out other channels, you know? It's just the right thing to do. If you, especially if that creator is smaller than you, it's a struggle here on YouTube, you know, especially for certain, like I said, it's always a struggle for Black creators. I will always say that. But, you know, it's always good to shout out other channels. You know what I mean? Because if it wasn't for other channels shouting Katie Joy out, she wouldn't be where she's at. She wouldn't. But yet you don't want nobody shouting anyone out on your channel. She's selfish like that. Okay, we're going to listen to this for a couple seconds longer.
He has complete aneurysms if people mention other channels during her videos.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. We're not promoting other channels right now. Okay, we also don't promote other channels while you're on my channel. Okay, let's hey Trinity, please, I'm thank you so much for being in here. Can we do a favor and just stick here? Just so we know. I'm just trying to like, all right.
So the fact that she has shouted out this channel makes me think, well, she must be behind it because that's just something she does not do. And another thing is this reply to a comment. They mentioned what's done in the dark always comes to light. That is something Katie has said a few times. I think it originated when Todd Chrisley said it about her. Nonsense on Facebook did this post about not attacking somebody's children. Katie Joy recently posted something about not bullying somebody's children. And I have never seen anybody make fun of her child. I've seen people make fun of her parenting, and I have done that, but I have never seen anybody say anything bad about her son. And so when Katie made that post the other day, I don't know where that came from. If Nonsense had absolutely nothing to do with Katie Joy, it just seemed funny to me why they would make a post also being on that same page. Now, Katie is well known for her typos. Girlfriend does not like to proofread. In this cat one, I think she meant to say Darwin healed amazingly. I think she forgot the word report and file a police report against Letitia. I did find this typo that Nonsense made where they meant to say any tips for this old one. Here's a similar typo I noticed both of them make. The incorrect use of the word has when it should be have. In Katie's post, Marvon Sr. and Wynette Jackson has sent her money. Same in this Nonsense post. How many trips has there been? That should be have. I pick on Katie a lot for her typos, but I know I've made them. People make typos. Just because somebody makes a typo, that doesn't necessarily link them to somebody else because, like I said, typos are common. But a common typo that Katie makes that I do not see other people frequently make is she will capitalize a letter like in the middle of the sentence. Like here when she says to stop egging on creators to sue one another. And here where she talks about the initials of their kids and names. Here she capitalized unique.
I definitely think that this makes a lot of sense, you guys. I you can't deny the fact that no matter what, she's busted, in my opinion. The screenshot says it all. Either it's her or it's somebody else speaking for her, but it's still technically her because she's doing all of the, you know, the work and somebody else may be speaking for her. And even as far as when it goes with the pitch and everything like that, I'm sorry, but when it comes to pitch, that's a hard thing to figure out, especially if you change, you know, the tone of your voice. So that doesn't necessarily add up to me either. It still could be KJ herself. Yes, that was an amazing video. I will put Nene's channel in my description. I always put channels in the description. I'm not like Katie. I like to shout out other channels. But regardless, I do think that that is her. That's just my opinion. Some people may not agree with me, and that's okay. People don't have to agree with me. But that screenshot to me says it all. Also, most Facebook pages don't write these long-winded posts. And you can see both pages do this. I agree, Heather's Haven. I agree. Catching you live for the first time anyway. I'm still lost in the situation, but significant portions of nonsense remind me of that mom blogger, your favorite problematic housewife. No, I don't think that would be her. No, and I don't think that she cares for, I don't think that she would, no. And she, problematic housewife, and her name is not another housewife. She reports on everybody. You know what I mean? She even reports on Katie Joy. She does commentary on everyone. You can hear the real voice on Down the Rabbit Hole. Okay. Why use a voice changer? People know your voice. Like I said, it might not be her. It may be her doing the work, but it could be somebody else speaking for her. It could be her, her channel itself, but it could be someone else that's speaking for her. I cannot really tell with the voice changer, to be honest with you. Like, obviously, nobody can tell because the voice is completely altered, but she has owned up to trolling hardcore in the post, which made me question. I'll check out Down the Rabbit Hole. Yes, check out that channel. This is not an airport. We do not need you. We do not need your departure. Amen. Yes, this is not an airport. No need to announce your departure. We're good. I'm sorry, no disrespect, but this isn't true. This is an absolute lie. You're telling your chat. Peace out. I'm out. Okay, bye-bye. No need to announce your departure. Like I said, how is this a lie? And are you going to go to other channels who think it's her and tell them that they're a lie too? Or have you already? How in the hell am I lying? First of all, I don't know that it's her for sure. This is a commentary channel. Everything is allegedly. Okay, I don't know for a fact. Opinions are not facts, but we're all entitled to our opinions. Okay, let me get this clear here for everybody to understand. Opinions are not facts. Do your own research and come up with your own conclusion. I say that in my channel. I say that in the description. I say it in the beginning of the videos with the copyright thing. These are my opinions. And I'm allowed to have my opinions. Some people need to understand the difference between opinions versus me saying, that's Katie, that's Katie. Even if I'm saying that's Katie, it's still my opinion. Do you tell that to Katie when she's calling Miss Letitia a fraud? Do you tell that to her when she has no fact or proof to back it up, but she says it over and over and over again? Over and over and over again. But it's okay for her to do that, right? I'm allowed to say my opinion, and so is everybody in the chat. People are welcome to have their own opinions. It doesn't make it fact. I can't 100% prove that that's Katie. But let me tell you something. I'm about to bring something else up. Hold on. I also wanted to show you guys something else really quick. This right here, this was sent to me too. It says how Molly's moderator does mental gymnastics to try to convince herself I already Showed you guys that. So right here, this goose is not my goose. But I don't think that I'm gonna read the rest of what this says. It says, no, what's insane is people not realizing that Katie already exposed herself as the nonsense account when she forgot which account she was on and she responded to someone as Katie under the nonsense account. It's definitely her. And after she got caught, that's when this second person who supposedly is KJ's mod gave his voice to prove it's not her. Another reason we know it's KJ is because she never ever promotes other channels, ever. She yells at her subs if they mention other channels because KJ wants all the money and doesn't direct anyone to anyone else's channel. The only reason she's sending people to nonsense is because she wants to make money and it's probably her, blah, 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 blah. But this is not my goose, this person here. This is, I think she's from, I think she's just another person with the name Goose, but this isn't my goose. But I just wanted to show you guys that. And thank you to the person who sent this to me as well. But it's true. I really do think Goose, who made this comment, we all know that my goose has a picture on her name, our goose, you know what I'm saying? So that's not my goose. All right. In my opinion, it's KJ Todd is Scarlet. Can one of the geese be a Canadian goose so we don't get But it's funny to me how people can come in here and say, you're lying. How am I lying? Like, that doesn't make any sense. How am I lying when I just showed you the screenshot? So please explain to me. Can we actually some of those SS with all the fake pages and stuff? But see, here's the thing. I don't know how you could even fake this. To me, that's a normal thing that somebody like KJ would say. But I don't know how something like this can be faked. Like, there's nothing different about this. This is her Facebook page. It doesn't even remotely look like this is not legit. And if it wasn't legit, or if I thought for a second that it was something different about it, when I looked at it, I wouldn't be showing this to you guys. If there was an explanation, why was it deleted? No one else would have responded like that. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Why would it be deleted? You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't add up to me. KJ is probably in here on one of her many fake pages. Or minions are brainwashed to believe her BS. I agree, Betty. No, I meant the messenger SS. Oh, I know what you mean. But that's the thing. When it comes to all of these, like, people saying fake screenshots, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I know sometimes they can be convincing, but it is very, very hard to do something like that. And if you just have to pay attention to specifics, and you'll be able to know if it's a fake screenshot or not. It's very, very easy to tell. It really is. You just have to pay close attention. Some people don't pay close attention to detail. Thank God I do. But when you pay close attention to detail, you can very clearly see that. Hold on. I think. You can very, very clearly see that that is not fake. Hold on, hold on, hold on. You can't have Sparkle as the only mod in here. Wait, some people got unmodded too. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, on Messenger you can fake them. I've seen a few that look suspicious. Yeah, you have to really pay close. I've seen some fake screenshots for sure. Yeah, Heather is here too. I just didn't want there to only be two, since there's how many people in here? 400. Alberta and Stella has been a mod before too. Tia allows everyone to voice their opinion. She doesn't yell and block them like your leader, KJ. No, like I want people to express their opinion. No, you didn't lose your wrench. You weren't here in the beginning, Albert and Stella. I wrenched people that I didn't know. So I just took a whole bunch of wrenches, except for I think it must have been you and somebody else. Oh, B Crunk. When B Crunk comes in here, I'll give her wrench back too. That was completely accidental. So just to let you know. And I couldn't find your channel to mod you again. So and you can't have people wrench that you kind of really don't know. And there were people that I wrenched that I didn't know who they were. So I had to just X some of them out. Okay. Where are you at, Pink Phoenix? Okay. When it comes to wrenches, that's just the way it is. I will give people wrenches. Sometimes I take them away. Don't take it personally. Don't take it personally. He allowed someone on her panel that she disagrees with. I disagree with her position on another topic, but still support her and want to see her win. So stick around, minions. You might like it. People don't have to agree with everything that I say. I like people who disagree with me. There you go. All right. So I'm going to show you guys a couple more things. I can't read the comments on the screenshot. Oh, here, I'll zoom it in for you, Al. You just came in here. How are you, sweetie? Welcome. Okay, I'll zoom it in for you. Okay, so this is Katie Joy's Facebook page right here. And right here, hopefully you can see that because I can't zoom it in any further than that. I'm sorry. Hopefully you can see that, but right here, CMC protest truth nonsense in the I think she logged into the wrong account. So that's what I was showing everybody. Yeah, I zoomed in for her so she can see it. So basically she fucked up big time. I know that it has something to do with her. Good night, Darkly Dawn. Thank you so much for being here. What am I wrong about, lily pads? I want to know. You calling me a joke? People just cannot, like, what in the hell? Hold on a second. Hold on, you guys. I need to look something up really quickly. Trust. Yep. Never mind. I just wanted to see something real quick. That's the same exact picture that they have on. Yep. She logged into the wrong account. And that's basically it. CMC Nonsense is a different page than the Nonsense 2.0 page. I think Smiles was saying it. Well, I actually am 2 steps ahead of you because I just looked up the page and this is the same channel. Right, like here, I'll read it. It says, I'll read all of it. It says, a few of your posts you posted paperwork with names and addresses before you redacted it. So you can't say anything about that. It took a while for you to take them down also. I'm not agreeing with anyone putting that info out there, but you done it too. So don't act like you didn't. That's all I'm saying. So this should have been without a crystal ball, but it says CMC protests truth nonsense in the Holler 2.0. It says, did you even read what I wrote? Are you effing serious? Come to me calling me out for not thinking before I posted, yet here you are obviously misreading the entire post. And see, that's the thing. I agree with this person too. Anything that, do you know how many times Katie has doxed people? Do you have any idea how many times Katie has doxed so many people and how long it has taken her to take that post down? I know Katie has us all painted as trolls, but almost everyone in this chat was once a sub and some even members to Katie's channel. Each one of us for our own reasons left. Amen, LB. Amen. Now, I'll show you the rest. Hold on, I have to do that real quick. And I'm very grateful for people who send me things. I really appreciate you guys for doing that. Okay. So then here is the rest of the screenshot. So this person says, CMC protests truth nonsense in the Holler 2.0. Are you also without a crystal ball? Because this lady was obviously commenting to without a crystal ball, not you, since this is without a crystal ball page and post. CMC protests truth nonsense in the Holler 2.0. I was posting this towards KJ, not you. Wait, whose page is this? Seems you forgot which page you were logged into. And then it says at the bottom here, are you lost? Yes, I did. I didn't. Yes, Raquel. Yes, I did, sweetie. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Big mess up on Katie's part. KJ is a big joke. She lies so much she doesn't realize it until it's too late. Then blocks and deletes. Hey, everyone in chat. I tried to tag everyone in chat. Hey, Irish. And the best mama bear and everyone else that said hello. The chat is slower, but so good to see you all. Yes, I had to slow down the chat. Welcome, Brianna. How are you, sweetheart? I know you were in here. earlier. I think you were. That's why it definitely looks like she forgot to change accounts. Thank you, LB. That's all I'm saying. That this is what I'm trying to show people. But everybody's mad at me for saying it. Oh, well, that's what we do on this channel. And even I'm going to say it is a fact that somebody logged in to the wrong account on this page. And why is this now deleted? This is the first time, to be honest with you, we don't get many trolls in here. This is the first time that I've ever had a whole bunch of trolls come in here at once. You want to know why? Because she's busted, okay? That's why. That's why. Sorry to tell you. Life, that's just the way it works. That's what we do on this channel. We call people out and we hold her accountable for her actions. Did you think that nobody was going to see this? Yeah, probably not a bunch. You're right, Heather. Her hubby doesn't work and she blocked and caused so much drama. She probably needs another page for income. Just like she did with Facebook. Because she is, you guys, you can make a lot of money on Facebook. And that's what I always tell you guys. Like, if you ever want to see things about KJ, watch Llama Girl. She's always in my description. Okay. But the reason why I do it is because with Llama Girl, it's better to keep, you can get KJ's whole history from Llama Girl, like her whole history. Llama Girl works very, very hard at bringing content. I may be giving her a view, but guess what? Hey, Goose, I may be giving her a view, but you want to know what? That stops 400 people from going in there and giving her a view as well to see what's going on. That's what I'm saying. Because it's harder when you're trying to do commentary on someone, or you're trying to do commentary and the clips can only be a few, like a minute or two long. Then it's hard for me to do commentary off of that. Because I know a lot of people who don't like KJ would say, why are you giving her the view? Well, I can give her the view, but it stops people, that's my supporters, from going over and giving her a view to see what the hell she has to say. If you ever want to see anything about KJ, go into my description and press Llama Girl. She's on Twitter. She's amazing. Okay. She keeps up with everything that KJ does, calls her out, holds her accountable for her actions all the time. So I'm just saying, if there's things that you want to see, go over and watch her. My ex-mom, Sherry, had messaged some of Katie's followers to tell them the truth about Katie. I didn't tell Sherry to do this, but recently some of those people have messaged back and apologized, saying, I'm sure that you'll finish the rest. I'll be, sorry. Thank you so much for the super chat. Not yours, off topic, but are you attending the motion hearing tomorrow? You keep up past my bedtime every night. What motion hearing? Thank you so much for the super chat, though, not yours. I appreciate you. That means a lot. What hearing, sweetheart? I know you wouldn't have anything to do with that, LB. I know you didn't. Hey, Tina. Yes, Llama Girl is amazing. I'm glad to hear that, LB. I was appalled listening to her that day. I was thrilled when much later you released your 2-part video with receipts. That was a Bravo moment. What a great comeback. A lot of people have great comebacks with her. Sherry was right in that they have unsubbed. I hope that 7M. Well, if somebody sends me that information, yeah, I'll If I can stream it, yeah, absolutely. I will do that. Lilypad, don't start again or blocked. Thank you, Alberta and Stella. Hi, Todd. How does it feel to have your bossy wife make you pretend that you are Scott? You guys are a trip. What page, Lily? What page are you talking about? Yes, I've always loved LB. Hey, Dave. I'm sorry, but since Todd Chrisley is sitting back waiting for conviction, you know he is loving every second of this KJ fiasco. Oh, I bet. Yeah. If it is not your thing, go find something more your speed, please. Tomorrow is Chrisley. The next day, I believe, is 7M. Yes, if you're going to be disrespectful, Lily, my mods are not going to put up with it, and they will. They're just going to block you. So that's it. You get 3 warnings, 2 times out, 2 timeouts. Next, you're out of here. So if she's been timed out, you guys block her. I do like different opinions, but it seems as though you are upsetting people in the chat, and you're upsetting my mods. And if you're going to upset my mods, you're going to have to go. That's all I can say. I do like different opinions, but I like opinions that are respectful. And my mods would not be getting frustrated. I've seen 2 mods already have something to say to you. "7M is gathering more info." Well, somebody can send me the info on that, and I can try to do whatever on it. Absolutely. I didn't know that. Lilypad, you are being rude. Alberta, okay. Thank you, guys. Now, if people are being disrespectful, you guys, to anyone who is a moderator, just block them. Just 2, 3. 2 timeouts, 3, no tolerance. Block them. Because then if you don't, then there's just going to be a whole bunch of people coming into my chat doing the same thing. And we don't want that. You have to be respectful. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys one more thing. Oh, thank you. Thank you for sending this to me. Yes, I will do this tomorrow. Damn. 9 a.m.? Shit. I'll try, you guys. I'll try my best. That's early. And what's crazy is I do have to get up early because my kids have orientation tomorrow. So I can definitely try to, but I'm not making any promises. Symone is stating facts and backing it up. Exactly. Thank you, Betty. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for being the amazing people that you are. Thank you for being reasonable and just being patient. I love your live videos. Bless you. Keep doing you. I just got here. What did I miss? Rewind it back a little bit. And welcome, Lavina. Thank you for being here. Just rewind it back or fast forward a little bit, and you will see the screenshots that prove Katie is the channel, or allegedly maybe the channel nonsense. Yes, Jilby, I still have people comment on my video saying that. I attack Katie because I'm jealous. If they could only watch my videos, they would see the truth about Katie because my videos have proof. Absolutely. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a second. Where's Jill B? How come? Oh, I was getting ready to say, how come I don't see Jill B? Hey, Jill B. Welcome. I'm like, well, did she block me or something? No. No. I've seen this whole thing play out, and I've watched it happen even when it first started with LB, and Katie has done some horrible things to her. She's done some horrible things. I thought maybe I blocked her accidentally or she blocked me. I wasn't sure because I didn't see her or her lying on me. It shows her videos of her saying things and then me showing the proof. Yeah, you've always shown proof from what I've seen, and she's done some terrible things to you. That's why there's so many channels that call her out, because she just does such horrible things. It's not okay to look up somebody's financials. It's not okay to look up somebody's past. It's not okay to hold people's past against them. But when people hold her past against her, there's an excuse. Those things are not okay. Never okay. She is, Lavina. Lies after lies. That's all she does, KJ and Todd. Or up past their bedtime, by time. Court tomorrow. Y'all are a trip. Do I need to have a Twitter account to click on Tia's link from Llama Girl KJ videos? No. Well, yeah. Do you? I don't think so. I think they would just come up. I don't think you have to have an account, but I'm not exactly 100% sure. They are doggy lover. But I'm saying that I've had trolls come in here, but not like this. And I think it's because it's very blatant with that screenshot. I don't know how anybody can say anything different, but that is her. Okay. And there's no excuse for it. So when a person gets busted, what happens? You go and you deflect, and you come in the chat and you try to deflect, and you call the creator a liar. Like, I really give a shit. I don't care. You can call me a liar all day long if you want to. I'm not a liar, and everybody knows I'm not. So I don't care what you say, especially somebody who supports KJ. You think I'm going to care what you say and what you think when look at who you support? No. Okay, so hold on one second. I'm going to pull something else out. She tried to go after my friend, but she stopped. She is, Lavina. She is. Twitter is worth having just to watch what Llama Girl posts. I will never give KJ a view. Yes, it's definitely better to go over and watch Llama Girl. So she has an entire time to create pages about other people. That page is about CMC. The trolls are KJ's idea of damage control. Well, guess what? It's not damaging anything. There's nothing she can't talk her way out of this one. It's her. Just admit it. Just admit that it's you. You might as well. You have to go. Both dogs need to go out. We'll be listening, but we'll be a few minutes. Thank you so much, Alberta and Stella, for being here. I appreciate you. I'm banned from Twitter. I need a new. Are you banned from Twitter? Charlotte gets sex bots in her. Any page who tells the truth about KJ, their chat is spam. Spam. Coincidence? I think not. I usually get those too, Betty. Knock on wood. But I usually get the bots too. I think KJ sponsors her content because I used to have my autoplay on and she would play, but nothing similar I followed was even close to her. I was actually listening one day and voila, now I'm anti-KJ. I think that's how, with me, just I supported her. I thought she was cool. I liked her coverage on Teen Mom. And then as I started watching her, it just got worse and worse, you guys. Worse and worse. And she's one of those type of people that make you very, very angry because you literally sit there and watch her hurt so many people. And it's like, all you can do is call her out on it, and I can tell you right now, in my opinion, a narcissist doesn't like to be called out. So I honestly was just trying to tell you it isn't her. I am not a KJ follower. That's fine. I disagree with you. That's all I'm saying. You're allowed to say that that isn't her, but I'm telling you, there's no way that it's not. I just showed you. So it may not be her talking, but it is her doing it's her, but it may be somebody else doing the work for or talking for her, maybe. But I just showed you the screenshots, so I don't see how you can say anything other than that. She logged into the wrong account. Like, what is your excuse behind that? That's all I want to know. I'm back. I got lost on Facebook looking at that nonsense page. Yes, and thank you so much for what you did, Brenda. I appreciate it, and I showed it as well. And watch her lie and hurt innocent people, and I can't do anything about it. I don't look at her stuff besides here because I get pissed. I know, Heather. It's hard. It's hard. I'm used to it with her. I think a lot of people are, especially creators who have spoken about her. Some of you guys are new to what KJ does, so you don't know her and the things that she does. You don't know her history. But I do, and a lot of other people do too. Are you not a KJ follower because you're KJ? I don't think that's KJ, but it could be. What are you saying? Is she behind the scenes? She's either behind the scenes or it is straight up her. Nobody, I want somebody to explain to me that screenshot that I just showed. That's her page, but it's the channel she's talking under. It is the nonsense channel that she's talking under. So please tell me, how is that possible if she didn't have some control over that channel and that page? I'll wait. I've been concentrating too much on my carnivore creators. I missed out on your videos lately. 10 pounds down. Well, thank you for being here, Tina. Shark eyes and no soul. That's a thought provoking. Okay, I'm going to bring up one more thing really quickly. Okay, sorry, you guys. For some reason, my internet like stopped for a second. It was taking long to load. Okay, so I apologize for that. But here's what I'm going to tell you guys. One thing I am going to say is I adore Justice for All. I think he's an amazing person, and he's one of my moderators. And he does let me know, like, his kids are back in school. Like I said, when my kids are back in school, I'm not going to be able to go live late that much anymore, but I still will because I know that, you know, we're insomniacs and I got to be there for my insomniacs. And I'm an insomniac anyway. I stay up until probably 6 or 7 in the morning, you guys. It's bad. But I've been like that since I was little. But anyway, I digress. I wanted to read this post to you guys because I feel like it's important and it's in defense of Justin because I think that he is an amazing person and I don't think that he meant any harm by this. So I'm going to read this really quick on Without a Crystal Ball's page. It says, stop attacking grieving families. Leave them alone. That's what we've heard Justin scream for weeks. But when Letitia requested not to go live after church service, honoring Vaughn left her sad, Justin said. Okay, sure, but please, these people really wanting to hear from you. Letitia wanted space to grieve, and she was pushed to go live because the people. Oops, sorry, I got lost. Nope, Justin, it's not the people that needed another 5-hour stream going over the same thing. You wanted content and you wanted the money, in my opinion. This is exploiting a grieving biological mother. So you can make content. You are exactly what you accuse others of being. Letitia gave this screenshot to a former admin of Justice for Vaughn when they were prolonging the audience. She knew it all was about money. This is a screenshot here. And this is what it looks like. And that's what it says. It says, but please, people want to hear from you. And Letitia said she's too sad to go live. And Molly, first of all, did you just so conveniently leave out what Molly said? She said, it's okay. And Justin said, sure, okay, but please, these people really do want to hear from you. That doesn't mean Miss Letitia had to. That doesn't mean that he was making her. He just said, these people do want to hear from you. Maybe he thought that she would feel better if she did talk a little bit. First of all, let me tell you something, KJ. Okay. 5-hour live streams doesn't mean that Ms. Letitia is doing 5-hour live streams. And I find it very ironic that you would sit here and talk about grieving families and defending. You see how you make yourself look so ridiculous. And I'll tell you why you make yourself look ridiculous. Because if you cared about a grieving family, if you cared even a little bit about Miss Letitia's feelings, then why in the hell are you going around accusing her of being a fraud? After all the stress that you have put on Miss Letitia, you have the audacity to try to flip it and act like you care so much that all Justin said was, please, these people really want to hear from you. Are you serious? First of all, that's Ms. Letitia's choice if she wants to go on or if she doesn't, okay? She chose to go. I don't know if she chose to go on that day or if she didn't, but regardless, you're trying to stir up trouble because let me guess. Have you heard from Dre yet, KJ? Have you heard from any of her admins yet? So now all of a sudden you're backtracking and now you care about Ms. Letitia and you care about a grieving family? Make it make sense. Okay. And then have a stadium full of seats because you sound ridiculous. You are trying to stir up trouble between Ms. Letitia and Justice for All. And why are you trying to do that? Because then maybe Ms. Letitia will talk to you? No. You have ruined it with everybody when it comes to this case. Everyone with this story. You've ruined it with Ms. Letitia, Ms. Wynette, Marvin Sr., Dre, her admins, everybody who supports her. You ruined it with everybody. But yet you have the audacity to act like you care about grieving families. If you cared so much about grieving families, then why have you been putting Ms. Letitia? You think that Ms. Letitia would prefer to be called a fraud than having something as simple as saying these people really want to hear from you? You see, these are the things that make me mad about this woman. Okay? She's so condescending and manipulative. You can seriously make a post like that as if you're in defense of Miss Letitia, but you have been harassing and bullying her for a month, in my opinion. You don't know the the troubles, okay? You don't know the hurt that you have caused Miss Letitia, in my opinion. But yet here you are acting like you care so much for grieving families. You care so much for grieving families that you have doxed, called this woman a fraud, then got two others to join in with you, one of whom is you in the third person. Okay. You have called her you still keep calling her the bio mother. You don't care. If you cared, then you wouldn't have been doing everything that you've been doing thus far. Like, shame on you. Her Facebook posts are getting a lot less interaction. That's why she's still bringing up Molly and Letitia. I agree. Not yours. I still can't believe Haiti was this earned. Yes. Smiles, please stop arguing with others in chat. That's your first warning, Smiles. KJ and Todd think they're above everyone else. Malignant narcissists that are true racists. I agree to a certain extent. I agree. Look what she did bringing in Vaughn's siblings into her digs, in my opinion. Yep. She's vile. Good night, Jill B. Thank you for being here, sweetie. And you've shown how racist, socially insensitive, and tone deaf you really are. Right in Boston. I agree. Have a stadium full of seats. Yep, have a stadium full of seats. Oh my God, had to back in your bed a ways, but my Lord, lesson today. Don't drink and post comment, girl, be messy. Yes. I was in that live. We all knew Letitia had been in Arizona. She talked one time while they're giving us an update. We hadn't heard anything for a little while. Everyone was concerned about Vaughn. And I understand. And it's still her choice that she wanted to go on. I don't think that Justin meant anything about that because Ms. Letitia's a grown woman and she can do what she wants. I think that Justin, because he's covering this case, he's just like, I just want to let you know these people really do want to hear from you, meaning these people really do care for you. That's what I was getting from it, And at the same time, how are you going to sit there and use that against Justin? That's all you're trying to do is stir up trouble. Wherever you go, that's what you do. You incite hate and chaos, in my opinion, and that's what you're doing with this situation. But yet here you are, the person that has been hurting her the most. Because at the end of the day, you are somebody that she talked to. You are somebody that she confided in, Ms. Letitia and Ms. Juanette. So for you to turn around and do the stuff that you're doing, did you ever think that what you're doing is hurtful? No, you don't care, though, because you're sitting here trying to call her a fraud with no proof to back up your allegations. I don't want to be disrespectful either. If I misread it, I apologize. Yes. I honestly think he wanted to remind her that thousands of people wanted to see her. Exactly. That's what I got from it. I got from it that she was feeling down and that Justice for All was just trying to lift her up and lift up her spirits and say, I just want you to know all these people really do want to hear from you. Like, you have a lot of people behind you right now. You have a lot of people that support you. I'm sure if Ms. Letitia said, look, I'm not coming on, you think Justin would have been mad? No, he would have been like, okay, I completely understand. I just wanted to let you know that we're here for you. You have people in your corner. That's how I looked at it. Almost definitely. Justin is too kind to ever be mean. He is. He's a very nice person. So I wanted to show you guys that. How's KJ still getting these screenshots? I haven't. And you know, that's the thing that concerns me the most, is that there are a lot of mods who are now, you know, giving screenshots of mod chats and stuff like that. And I'm sorry, shame on you. I mean, if you want to do that, why would you give it to KJ? She should be the last person that you should give it to, because all she's going to do is use them as ammunition to continue to hurt other people. You know what I mean? Give them to somebody else. Give them to somebody who's going to do the right thing with them and maybe try to do it respectfully. KJ's never going to be that type of person, ever. I bet KJ used a bunch of sock accounts to donate just to pull them and get everyone else to follow her, just like Lemmings. I wouldn't put that past her at all. I would not put that past her. I don't put anything past that woman. I think they should sue her. A lot of people think that. That's why I say the first two videos were KJ, something changed. Although I still think the entire channel is her thoughts and writing. Someone else is doing the voiceover now. Probably. I'm going to do a little bit more research on that channel. I think the screenshots show it all, though. But I am going to do a little bit more research on that channel so I can give you guys more info about it. To all the idiots that call her bio mom, guess what? She will always be his mom, and Vaughn will always love his mom above all else. Thank you. Another mic drop. Like, you're absolutely right. And the only people who started doing that was KJ. And then everyone else followed suit. Or at least her ignorant band of loyal followers. They followed suit. In my opinion, she is Vaughn's mother. Regardless of anything, Vaughn loved his mother, period. And to try to take that away and use those words to hurt Miss Letitia, you're disgusting, KJ. In my opinion, I think you are disgusting. Disgusting. I think she likes being sued. Maybe. I don't know who would, but hey, you never know. Most likely Betty in the bushes. I don't believe all those screenshots of mods are really ex-mods of anyone. Maybe a couple, but definitely not the ones that KJ tries to further her narrative with. I think they are all her. They may be. They may be. Molly insinuated something might be coming, also saying no one questioned the Gabby Petito fundraiser. Get what I'm putting down? Absolutely. I get what you're putting down. Let me tell you something. This is what I do on my channel. But here's the thing, and I'm going to tell you guys a little story, okay? I'll come on camera to tell you guys this story. So some of you guys seen the community post that I did a couple days ago. I'm not going to tell you her name because like I said, you don't need to know who she is. Her channel doesn't need, forget it. I'm not going to tell you her name, but I'm going to tell you that a lot of people know who NC is. She's a creator here on YouTube that is very problematic, like Katie Joy, but not, I would say Katie Joy is worse than her. And that says a lot. But there's a big difference between the two. This creator, NC, scams her subscribers. She scams her subscribers out of thousands of dollars. She does PayPal pulls every single day and earns thousands of dollars. Recently, probably about like a month ago, she lost her channels. No, like I'd say like 3 months ago, actually. She lost all her channels. She had 3 different channels and she lost all of them. I met her about a year ago. And when I met her, there was someone else that I met because of her. And I didn't like what NC was doing to this person. So I didn't really get a chance to get to know NC. And then me and this other person that I knew because of NC, it's confusing, I know, but I'll get to the point. Once it didn't work out as friends, I didn't like some of the things that she was doing. So then I decided that I wanted to get to know Natasha. So I'm like, maybe I never gave her a chance. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. So I got to know this creator. Okay. And she's very problematic, but I'm the type of person where I need to see things for myself. And even though there were a lot of things that I knew she was doing wrong, I still wanted to take that chance to get to know her. So I got to know her. And once she lost her channels, she came on my channel because she had nowhere to go, because she didn't have any channels. And she kind of spoke on a lot of other creators' channels. But the point is once I got to know her, she did me very badly. And there are past videos out there about this creator where she has made racial comments to her own niece who happens to be Black. Biracial, but Black. And then I coincided that with the way she treated me when she no longer needed me anymore. And she never, I don't want to say that she needed me, but she used me. And she used me along with other creators because she was kicked off of YouTube and she needed a place to people to hear her voice, I guess. But regardless, I found out the hard way that she is no different than what I initially thought that she was. And I just chose to give her a chance, and she was no different. What I'm watching with Katie is that I've noticed with her that when I first started really paying attention to the things that Katie was saying, she acted as though she was so for the Black Lives Matter movement. And how I remember one day she was like, Black people, they need us to be they need us to be their allies. We need to be there for Black people. We need to help Black people. What happened to George Floyd? Like, she was really, really advocating for Black people. So I questioned it because I had never heard her speak like that before. But in the same sense, now what I'm noticing about Katie is something ain't right, because you have treated everyone differently than this family. You have slandered this family, in my opinion. You have used their criminal records against them. Now, don't get me wrong, Katie has done this with everyone. But I find it very, very weird if she's so for Black Lives Matter and she's so for Black people. Why would you drag this Black family the way that you are? Why would you do that? And then if you look to her past, I've never seen her doing this to white families that have had, PayPal funds and GoFundMe's and things like that. I know that she did that with LB, didn't she? She accused LB of having a fraudulent fundraiser or something. But I feel like she has went extra hard after this family, in my opinion. And it makes me question everything about her. Now, contrary to popular belief, and I know people like to be very dismissive towards Black people, and the first thing that people say when a Black person is trying to tell people how they feel is, oh, you're just playing the race card. Does that stop me from speaking? No. I grew up predominantly around white people. Okay. And my stepfather was white. So I was raised by a white man, and I don't play the race card because I know people who do, that make it very hard for others who are trying to voice their experiences through life. And I've dealt with nothing but racism throughout my whole life. And a lot of people like to say that because I grew up around racist people throughout my whole life, that I play the race card. But here's the thing. You see, it takes a lot for me to ever call somebody racist, ever. And my child, both of my kids, all three of my kids are biracial. My son, from a previous relationship, his father is white. So it has nothing to do with me having any type of bitterness towards white people. I don't. It's just that when I see racism, I call it out. But I also am very careful about that because I wouldn't want that to be, I wouldn't want somebody to be known as that, or for me to say something like that and then turn out maybe they've said some things in their past and they didn't mean to say it, and they've learned from their past or things like that. There's a whole bunch of different scenarios that it could be why people act the way that they do and do the things that they do. So I'm always very careful about saying those types of things. I don't play the race card. I call shit as I see it. But I can tell you what, right now, accusing me of playing the race card is not going to stop me from calling you what you are. Because I can tell you what, right now, there are some people who are racist and they don't even fucking know they're racist. They don't even know the things that they say. They don't. So, hold on, I'm sorry. Let me scroll up a little bit. I will read some of your comments. Gotta hit the sack. Bye, everyone. Thanks for the great chat. Hopefully, we'll all meet up again watching and hearing. Thank you, Angels Among Us 95, for being here. Go to bed, KJ. You want us to call your mommy? Court tomorrow. Court tomorrow. Yeah, it was like the first video to nonsense. I compared with KJ, and since they've had luck on routes, she has never been an ally. I agree. Coffee and crochet with Kelly. Oh crap, sorry I sent too quick. I bet Todd is so proud of KJ. I mean, the goose that laid golden eggs is laying stinkers now. She has 2 points. KJ will only advocate or be an ally for Black people when it benefits her bank account. I won't even say what I think she is, but you know, she hops on anything popular at the moment. But I thought it was just me in the beginning. It's tricky, but also not difficult to find an IP, a channel post from. Typically, the info is useless, but comparing to another channel and IPs match. She used Black people as a talking point. If she understood racism, she would understand why using the criminal. I'm sorry, that was so beyond fake with her. She is married to a Nazi lover. If you had seen the video before, you would have seen why she said. I don't know if I just remember her saying that she needed to be an ally for Black people. She already forgot about Black Lives Matter. That was lost. That was last year. She just wants to make bank off the stories since her main storyline went away, in my opinion. Their background has zero to do with this whole case, and it's irrelevant. She's so irking. They have racist symbols in their house. Really? When have we ever seen her look up whether white people had evictions or not? She did? I didn't know that. I did not know that. Hey, Teaya headed to bed, but I've been watching. I don't know who KJ is, but I'm glad I don't. You don't want to know her. You don't positively block her. You don't. Whoever said about the IP address, KJ uses a VPN, I believe. Yeah, I'm sure she would. Facts. I notice how careful you are with race right away because I want to scream it from the rooftops. and dissect every racist undertone and dog whistle KJ Blue this whole time. That's what I'm saying. I never paid attention to it really before. Like, I looked at it like, maybe she does advocate for Black people. We don't know what she does behind the scenes. But here's the thing. I've just noticed a lot of things with this particular story that makes me think that this woman is not who she portrays herself to be when it comes to the Black Lives Matter movement. Because if she was anywhere near educated on what the Black Lives Matter movement is, what it's all about, she would never, I mean, never have put Miss Letitia's life in danger by saying that she was carrying a weapon across state lines. Now, do you think that Ms. Letitia would ever do something like that? The only reason why Ms. Letitia reached out to her in the first place is just to make her feel better, because she felt like, oh, wow, she's getting attacked. This was a time Ms. Letitia was talking to her a little bit, but probably backing away. And she's like, wow, she's getting attacked, you know? And she gave her some words of wisdom. And she took that and twisted it and used that to her advantage. I have never, if anybody is educated when it comes to the Black Lives Matter movement, when it comes to the struggles that Black people endure on an everyday basis, you would never have said that. You would never have jeopardized her life in that way by saying she was carrying a weapon across state lines. I believe that you have been extra relentless with this family. And in my opinion, there is definitely a lot of racial undertones with you, KJ, in my opinion. And that's it. No one is going to be dismissive of me, because when I see racism, I call it out. I would say that there are definitely things that she has done that makes me look at her and say, you better go educate yourself. Hey, Leslie, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. I admire how hard you work. Thank you for standing up for truth and speaking out. Thank you, Leslie. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. KJ did that on purpose. You have no idea how you could have jeopardized that woman's life. Now, I want to take it back to what Melly just said, because I never knew that she looked up eviction stuff and all that kind of stuff. But what I'm saying is, KJ is not for Black people like she says she is. Okay? I could see her, if she has her opinion about this family, and you can be dismissive and say, Tia's this, Tia's using the race card. I don't give a fuck. That's not going to stop me from stating my opinion. And the things that you have done to this Black family and this Black woman, the same very things that you called Dre out for in the beginning, you, KJ, are way worse. And your true colors have came out very clearly when it comes to Black people. And what I also will say is, if you're trying to say that you are for Black people, I'm not saying that because this family is Black that she couldn't call them out on fraud, but why relentlessly attack them the way that you have? And why is it that you haven't really relentlessly attacked the way that you have this family? Why would you jeopardize this woman's life by saying that she carried a weapon across state lines when you have no idea? The insinuation is dangerous enough. All I'm saying is that you need to educate yourself. If you are supposedly an ally for Black people, because an ally for Black people would know better than to say something like that. That's what I'm saying. She can't be for Black lives. She told the World Wide Web that Miss Letitia was traveling across the state lines with a firearm. Exactly. And you cannot do that. Welcome to the Glam Fam, Care Bear. Thank you for becoming a member. if you cared so much about Black people and their struggles and how we need to be their allies, you think that's an ally by insinuating that a Black woman is carrying a concealed weapon across state lines? Yeah, you need to educate yourself, especially if you claim to be an ally. Now, this is my opinion, and that's just it. I'm entitled to my opinion. I'm not basing this as facts. I'm basing this from what I see and what I've seen so far, and how she has relentlessly attacked this family and even brought people in with her to help her relentlessly attack this family, in my opinion. That is horrible. That's horrible. And I don't think that you are educated at all when it comes to Black people and their struggles at all. I'm surprised KJ didn't give out a description of Letitia's vehicle and a pic of the license plate. Well, see, here's the thing though. She did post a picture of Miss Letitia's truck. You guys don't remember that? She posted a picture of Miss Letitia's car, or was it an SUV? Maybe it was an SUV, but she still posted a picture of it. You just, Joy will get someone I don't like with these lies and stunts of hers, and it's terrifying who will be hurt. God help anyone in her sights. I agree. She did. She showed pictures of Miss Letitia's SUV. So what does that say? What does that tell you? I mean, maybe she didn't show her license, but still, you still showed a picture of her car. She has violated this family in every single way. And this woman has begged Katie to leave her alone. It was her car, I think, because she thought it was new. Yeah, it was Miss Letitia's car. And she thought that she was posting it because she said it's new, and pretty much insinuating that Ms. Letitia was using the donation money to buy that car or something. That's how she was, or insinuating something, or maybe insinuating that Ms. Letitia already had money and why did, just all kinds of shit. KJ doesn't have a clue about so much yet. Here she keeps talking like she is someone. Right, Nina. She posted the pic of her car. She did. I read that one. Yes, ma'am, she did. I know the make and model and year, sis. This is what I'm saying. Thank you. Yep. It was her car, I think, because yes, that was definitely Miss Letitia's car, because I can't remember who sent her the picture, but all of KJ's soapbox speeches about George Floyd, I have never seen her at all rally or protest. I have been to 4, and KJ's lives within 45 minutes of where they have been. Never heard her promote either. I agree. That's what I'm saying. I remember when the whole George Floyd thing was going on and the protesting was down the street from her, she said. And she's like, we need to be their allies, blah, 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 blah. You're far from an ally, KJ. She posted a pic of the car and used it to be both racist and classist. One fell swoop, disgusting. I agree. Yes, she sure did. Katie pushes the fact that she has Black friends and relatives. She pushes it to the point that it's obvious she's trying to hide the true fact that they are racist, in my opinion only. Didn't know that she had Black relatives. I had no idea that she ever said that. I missed that live stream. She also threatened to have members of Robertson's church deported. Really? Ms. Letitia has a permit. Exactly. Ms. Letitia has a permit, but see, that's not the point. That's not the point of what I'm saying. The point I'm trying to make is, why even say that publicly? You care so much about the Black Lives Matter movement, but you throw this Black woman under the bus and say that she could be carrying a weapon across state lines. Do you know the danger you could have put her in? To all of your supporters, you don't know what your supporters may have done if you hadn't have done it yourself. You don't know if they could have said, hey, there's a woman out there carrying. You don't know. Also, the way she bashed her for giving Vaughn up and forgetting to state that Ms. Letitia was a teen. It reminds me of how Black children are never truly seen as children, but adults. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Jada. Highly intelligent woman right there. And that's the truth. She literally never throws in the fact that Ms. Letitia was only 14 and 15 years old. She knew George Floyd, really? I was looking for a side eye emoji, but there isn't one. She never said that she knew George Floyd. She said that she lived not too far away from where they were protesting at that time. She did. She posted a picture of the car. Legally, you can carry across state lines. My husband did it all the time when he had his license. They do work in other states. Exactly, but it's different when it comes to Black people, in my opinion. KJ would flip out if someone did that same thing to her. Double standards, queen. Letitia had a bloody job, KJ. Or do you think we can't have jobs? Exactly, Dave. I love Dave. She insinuated that they have money because she has a decent car. I have a brand new vehicle. Doesn't mean I'm expected to have thousands of dollars stuck away. Exactly. Katie Joy needs to be forced offline for life. She is going to get someone seriously hurt. It is. It's scary. That's why people call her out. Why is she so threatened by Miss Letitia showing up? She was willing to try and get Miss Letitia caught up. There's something we're missing. You're right, Alyssa. There's definitely something there that I don't know what it is. Tia, thank you so much for the super chat, Princess Chicken. Tia, your honesty and integrity is beautiful. That's why I'm here. You are truly a queen. Thank you, Princess. And you are truly a princess. Beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Pink, she claims she did. I would have to search for the clip. Llama Girl probably has it. Oh, I guarantee Llama Girl has it. She said that, but they don't cross state lines. Ms. Letitia had it on Facebook wall. Yes, I think she did have it on Facebook wall. And also too, there's definitely a difference between Ms. Letitia posting her car versus Katie. Katie is a public platform. She's a public figure, and she has a lot of followers compared to Miss Letitia. Yeah, she called that Dre a drag queen and called Todd Grizzly gay. I was married my life with wildlife with a woman, and that made me livid. Yes. I don't know what, I mean, I guess a lot of people do say that about Todd Chrisley. I don't, he's definitely feminine, but that doesn't automatically equal to him being gay. You know what I mean? I didn't know she had a pic of the truck. How would she even get it? She may have got it off of Miss Letitia's Facebook. It definitely was Miss Letitia's car. And in the first post that KJ made, she said that it was a 2022. And somebody checked her and said, how? Because this picture is from 2021. KJ is unemployable. So is Toad. I say Toad. She said she knew his girlfriend. Oh, George Floyd's girlfriend? Yes, don't forget to hit the like button, you guys. I can't wait till KJ get karma. Wake up call, and I won't feel sorry for her. She definitely needs a wake up call, in my opinion. I was raised in an all-white community, and I was raised to love everyone no matter what the color of their skin. Amen. So was I. She never did anything for Black Lives Matter unless it gets her attention and money, and that is all Katie Joy cares about, is the attention she gets. Oh my God, that's what all racists say. I'm not racist. I have Black friends. That's true, though. That's true. She tries to make it look as though since she has friends and relatives that are black, that there's no way she could be racist. It's disgusting. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. You can cross state lines if states recognize. It's concealed carry for a reason. It was careless whether she had a permit or not. Yeah, that's the whole point of what I'm saying. It was careless for her to post that publicly because you don't know what the damage that you could have done to Ms. Letitia by saying that. Like, you can't say that, regardless of whether she had a permit or not. That's irrelevant, in my opinion. She does have a permit for it, but the point is that she should never have publicly blasted Ms. Letitia in that way and jeopardized her life in that way, in my opinion. Katie used the George Floyd thing for views, etc. She was at the hospital with her son, and she posted it was under the protection of the feds during the riots. It was a lie. She lied. She said her son was asked if he knew any African American people, and he said no. She said, yes. Do you remember your old nurse? There's what? Wow. In my opinion, she's going to get hurt. In my opinion, I think a lot of things could happen with the how irresponsible she is. You know, when you are a creator, you have a responsibility, and you have a responsibility to your supporters. You have a responsibility as a public figure, and you have to be careful what you say and what you don't say. In my opinion, Katie's just very irresponsible with her platform. And unfortunately, if she continues to do the things that she does to people, yes, she can get herself hurt, God forbid, and we don't want that. Or somebody else can hurt themselves. You just don't know. And it's scary. It's very, very scary. I was 16 when I placed my oldest son for adoption. Trust me, I live with that every day 34 years later. KJ wouldn't know how to handle that. Thank you so much for the super chat, Princess Chicken. I appreciate you. That means so much to me. And please don't be hard on yourself because of that. I feel like a good mother is going to do what's best for her child. And if that leads to adoption, that doesn't make you any less of a mother. And that makes you a good mother because you chose to give your child a better life that you couldn't give him at that time. You have no idea how noble that is. You have no idea how much courage and strength that takes because there are a lot of mothers out there that they just don't want to do that in a lot of ways because some mothers don't have any help at all. Some mothers do have help, but I'm just saying, please don't blame yourself for that. That's not the right thing to do. You did something that a lot of people could not do. Don't blame yourself for that. I was never a fan of KJ. She always seemed performative and ignorant. I agree. It's not a matter of having Black friends. It's a matter of how you treat and speak about your friends when you're with them or without them. Exactly. I agree. It's not really about that at all. It's not about, having Black friends, white friends to prove that you treat people like people. That's it. But you should always see somebody's color because you always have to acknowledge that person's struggle. But in the same sense, it's just about how you treat people at the end of the day. Katie wants to talk about her page is positive. This right here is very positive page. Lift each other up. Absolutely. I had babies young, and if my family didn't help me, I never have been able to do it. Giving a baby a better life isn't a bad thing. It takes strength to do what's right for your baby, even if it hurts. Amen. Amen. And I'm in the same place as you, Kimberly. I was only 15, and if I didn't have my mother, I don't know what I would have done. You know what I'm saying? So I commend anyone who has the strength to do something like that. When my mental illness overwhelmed me, I chose to let my son live with his grandmother and father. Back then, they didn't know much about bipolar or how to treat it. I made the right choice. Exactly. And you made a good choice. You did what was best for your child. Thank you. That's real world life decisions KJ can't fathom. You loved your baby enough to want what was best for him or her. Exactly. So please don't beat yourself up about that. Please don't blame yourself for that. After watching KJ, I gotta go watch this too. You guys crack me up though. Does KJ have any friends? I don't see that. And in a lot of ways, I try to find empathy for her, but it's very hard to try to find empathy for somebody who has no empathy for anybody else. I did not trust myself to make good decisions, and I knew it was best. Today, my symptoms are under control, and my son and I are best friends. That's amazing. See, that's a beautiful story. Well, I heard she didn't speak too kindly about her Black friends behind their back. She called them trashy and ghetto. I wouldn't doubt that. I'm just saying. It's people who put a stigma on giving a child up that needs to stop. It's one of the things. It's one of the most selfless things you can do. That's what I'm saying. There's a huge stigma around it, and it pisses me off. It really does, because because there's such a huge stigma around it. That's why people say the things that they say and try to put others down and put mothers down for choosing to do that. And Letitia's mom died when she was only 16 and she had 2 little brothers she was trying to take care of. Letitia is an amazing woman. Amen. I agree. You guys, this is such a positive chat. I cannot tell you how proud I am of you guys, how respectful you keep it, and how we uplift one another. And that's the way it's always going to be over here in this chat. Always. That's not going to change. So I'm not going to put up with no bullshit in my chat. No, there's somebody that was bringing negativity.
They need me to get on there. They don't need me to get on there, man.
No, they're doing good. I think 1 person was blocked, or maybe 2. Maybe. Letitia was very responsible to make the decision she made. I agree. And like I said, because there's that huge stigma around adoption, that's why people look at it the way that they do. If more people would look at adoption as a good thing, then there would not be a stigma. Not Mr. Symone. He comes in the chat. He's a mod. He just doesn't speak. But you'll see, if you see people being blocked or deleted, that's probably him. No, I'm not kidding. If I ever have kids, I do anything to give them the best life I can that they can have. I know, Jada. What I will say is try to hold off on having kids as long as you can. Being a young mom was not easy. And the one thing that I will say about my mother is she helped me, but she made me be a mom. She let me live my life, but she still said, this is your child. This is not my child. That's how my mom was. God rest her soul. She was the most amazing woman ever. But my mom used to say very clearly, I'm going to help you, but I'm not taking care of your child. Now imagine hearing that at 16 years old. So she let me live my life. She did everything she could. She helped me when I was in college. She helped me live. She let me go to parties, but I had to have a curfew. Even at the age, I lived with my mom till I was like 26. Even at the age of 26, I had a curfew because guess what? I had to be home with my kid because my mom would say, I've raised my kids. My mom was very straightforward. And she would say, I raised my kids. I will help you raise your kid, but you don't think that I am going to give up my life because you chose to do what you did. That's not my problem. It was very hard at first. I was very scared to tell her. I hid it from her for a long time. But she was the best because she taught me how to be a good mom like she was. She taught me that your kids always come first, and and nobody's going to take care of your kids but you. And she taught me that at a very young age because I had to hear that and I had to grow up, and I have a choice. Your mom is awesome. She did it right, and look at you. Thank you, Sandy. Same. I lived with my mom until I was 26 and then came back when I had my first baby. And again, when I had my second baby, my parents are my rock. Yes. Yes. My mom passed away in 2012. And I always mourn her every day because she was like, imagine Beyonce, but just, I think my mom was even more classier than Beyonce, to be honest with you. But she was an amazing woman. She really was. And I wouldn't be the person that I am, and I wouldn't be the mother that I am if it wasn't for her. So, and I wouldn't be right here doing what I'm doing if it wasn't for her, because she always told me, you're destined to be something very big, and you have to follow that. Wherever God guides you, that's where you need to go. So, and I'm here. Same with me, pregnant 15 and 16. When I had my son, I had a lot of family support. I still raise him though. Yes, I definitely had a lot of support from my family. I was adopted and raised to believe it was my hugest sacrifice of love. And so can bless you, sweetheart, for we are lucky for being loved by two moms. Absolutely. I lost my first made me more mother than I would ever. I did raise my daughters all by myself, and mom did chose her career over her kids. I did not. Through singing Life Behind. That's wonderful. She sounds amazing. What a sweet story. Sorry to hear that she is no longer with us. Yeah, she was amazing though. She really was. I met my birth mom at 16. Sadly, we are not close, but my late birth dad and I had a beautiful relationship, and I miss him dearly. He also saved me from my ex when I was pregnant and lived with him. That's a good story too. I'm glad that he was there for you. Alberta and Stella, you're amazing, Mom. Thank you guys. You guys are all amazing. This was a good talk. It turned into something really positive, and I appreciate you guys. I grew up in an abusive household, so I just want to give my future kid the childhood I didn't have. That's why I'm so mad at KJ for trying to paint Miss Letitia as a bad mom. Exactly. And that's why, though, because there's this huge stigma around it. So she feels that it's okay to sit there and call Ms. Letitia a bio mom. Giving your child up for adoption doesn't make you less of a mother. It just doesn't. It just means that you chose what to do. You chose to do what was right for your kid and not yourself. That's it. You guys are all amazing. Yes, you got all these people. Everybody, all of you guys are amazing in this chat. I'm very, very blessed to see so many people uplifting one another. That's what I like to see. We need more of that because it's just, it's not like that here on YouTube. It's just not. And it's not like that when you go into every chat either. Sometimes you go into chats and they're very cliquey and they look at new people like, oh, what are you doing here? You know what I'm saying? It's true. But I love you guys. I'm really proud of you guys for uplifting one another. And I'll probably be live tomorrow. And yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. I'm sure there'll be more that's happening tomorrow, especially from what I dropped tonight. So, or maybe they'll ignore it because there's really nothing you can do, KJ, to talk your way out of this one. You just didn't think anybody got the screenshots, which I don't know why you would think that nobody would get those screenshots of you accidentally signing in under the wrong name. Okay. We don't know for sure if KJ is that channel, but I can tell you for damn sure she's affiliated with it. And I just wanted you guys to see that and make your own decisions. Remember, these are all my opinions. These are not facts. And you guys can make your own decisions. And you guys all have a mind of your own. You're highly intelligent. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in this chat. So make your own decisions of what you think or who you think the nonsense channel is. In my opinion, I think it's KJ, but that's just my opinion. And I just proved that she definitely has something to do with that chat. And I don't care what anybody else says. And that's it. So I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing rest of your night. Thank you to all my amazing mods. Always remember, if I give you a wrench, okay, besides Sparkle and Goose, because they've been with me for a little bit, but if I give you a wrench and I take it away, don't take offense to it. Just tell me when you get in the chat. Teaya, if you need me, I'm here. And I most likely, excuse me, will throw you a wrench. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to. I just am very picky about mods. I've had some crazy things happen with mods, and I'm picky until I get to know a person. So if I throw you a wrench, and if some reason you don't have it tomorrow, don't take offense to it. It doesn't mean I feel like you were a horrible mod or anything like that. I'm very picky, and I will throw you a wrench as needed because I appreciate all of you. And thank you to all of my amazing mods for being in here and holding it down. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you to, I think we had one new member today, so thank you. We're going to do more members only live streams as well. But I love you guys. Thank you for uplifting one another. Thank you for being so positive. And it's your opinion whether you think it's the nonsense, whether you think KJ is a nonsense channel or not. Do more research if you feel like you're stuck with it. But I think I just laid down the proof right there. I think I just showed it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have an amazing rest of your night and sleep well wherever you're at, whether it's day or night. Remember how beautiful you are. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Where's my thing at? Oh, I found it. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I love y'all so much. Deuces. Love y'all.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so